Security guards have blasted a U.S. aircraft carrier in the Strait of Hormuz today, but the U.S. aircraft carrier was a fake one. Firing a replica of U.S. aircraft carrier into the strategic waterway is a part of war games and mock military drills. Iran has named the exercise as Great Prophet 14, which is aimed at threatening the U.S. amid tensions between Tehran and Washington. The visuals broadcast on Iranian state television network shows the replica vessel being struck by missiles. The replica resembles the Nimitz-class carriers of the U.S. Navy that routinely sails into the Persian Gulf from the Strait of Hormuz. Last week, the USS Nimitz entered the West Asian waters from the Indian Ocean. However, it remains unclear when or if the Nimitz will pass through the Strait of Hormuz or not during its time in West Asia. 20% of the world-traded oil passes through the strait, which is a narrow-mouthed waterway into the Persian Gulf. The United States Navy has now criticized Iran as irresponsible and reckless for conducting such an exercise. The spokeswoman for the U.S. Navy's Fifth Fleet in Bahrain released a statement that the Navy was aware of the Iranian military exercise, which involved attacking a mock-up of U.S. vessels. She has said, and I quote, "While we are always watchful of this type of irresponsible and reckless behavior by Iran in the vicinity of busy international waterways, this exercise has not disrupted the coalition operations in the area, nor any impact to the free flow of commerce in the Strait of Hormuz and surrounding waters." While the pandemic has effectively distracted both nations for months, there have been signs of a renewed potential for outright confrontation between the two nations. The U.S. has pushed to extend a United Nations weapons embargo on Tehran, which expires in October. Chinese President Xi Jinping and his supporters are